Hello, everyone, and welcome to the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill and to the Hussman School of Journalism and Media's Spring Commencement. We are really happy that you're all here. My name is Raul Rise, and I have the honor of serving as the Dean of the Hussman School. A big and warm welcome to the class of 2024. As a school of journalism and media, we are big promoters and defenders of the First Amendment and freedom of expression. We are here to celebrate the accomplishments of our students and graduates, and we want everyone to have a great celebration. So we ask all attendees to be respectful to their fellow audience members and to our speakers. As a reminder, we ask participants not to interrupt the ceremony and the speakers or display signs that prevent others from seeing the event. Once again, welcome, graduates. Welcome to the families and friends who are here with us today, and also to those who are joining us online while we are streaming today's ceremony. And welcome to the UNC Hussman faculty and staff who are here to support the students they've worked so closely with over these past years. Thank you to our faculty marshals today, Lois Boynton, Lightning Kaboski, and Nazanin Knudsen. Family and friends, please note that our graduates will not be called in alphabetical order. Graduates, I encourage you to text your families and friends who are here with us or watching online with information about the role you are seated in so that they can be sure to hear your name called and to see you cross the stage. I'm actually telling you to text. How amazing is that? But anyway, also, I invite you all to join me and the school's faculty and staff for a reception at Carroll Hall immediately following our ceremony, where graduates can pick up a UNC Hussman gift while supplies last. Of course. I hope you all be able to stop by Carroll Hall for a few minutes to say hello. I know many of you will be going to the university's main ceremony at Kenan Stadium this evening. That also promises to be a wonderful celebration, and I hope to see you all there. Now, to the class of 2024, congratulations. You did it. You've earned a degree from the nation's best media and journalism school at the nation's first public university. And you have earned it. Your years here have been anything but ordinary. The road for the class of 2024 has had its twists and turns and plenty of obstacles to overcome. The pandemic, the pivots, political turmoil, Zoom life, a mental health crisis on campuses across the nation, remote classes, hybrid classes, and thankfully now back to the more traditional in-person on-campus experience. Each one of you here today has had to be extremely adaptable and resilient in the face of persistent challenge. We congratulate you for that. You've had to have some tar on your heels. It is true, though. You are all truly North Carolina Tar Heels. Thanks to your perseverance, persistence, and pursuit of excellence. I would also like to recognize that your journey has included the support and commitment of a faculty and staff who work hard to provide you with the best learning experiences, who push you to be your best. and who have themselves shown great flexibility, grace, and resilience in order to help you navigate the challenges of recent years. And those faculty and staff are here today to celebrate your success and achievements as you take the next steps towards careers or future studies. And they will be here for you throughout your future endeavors. I've talked about the challenging times you've endured, but let's also recognize that this has been a time of tremendous opportunity and achievement for the class of 2024. You have been a highly decorated class in your years here, and you have helped the school's national reputation continue to soar. You have been a part of the school's 4 consecutive national championships in the Hearst Journalism Awards, considered the Pulitzers of collegiate journalism. Our school has won 8 of the past 9 Hearst National Championships and 12 all-time national championships. This class has also completely dominated the Society for News Design's international student competition every year during your time here, extending what is now a 14-year run of UNC Hussman students towering over the competition. Our advertising and public relations students work every year with leading national brands. They've developed campaigns for Serena Williams, Nike, Walmart, General Motors, Meta, the Orange Bowl, the Miami Heat, and the list goes on and on. You have nearly swept the American Advertising Association's Triangle Eddy Awards, performed admirably in the National Student Advertising Competition, and helped distinguish the school on the PR News A-list for schools with the best programs for preparing graduates for the profession. Our graduate students have distinguished themselves as public voice in the seminal issues of our time, including misinformation and disinformation, effective public health campaigns, how data analysis uncover issues that call for attention. You've won numerous top paper awards from leading academic organizations, including the International Communication Association and the Association for Education in Journalism and Mass Communication. You are emerging leaders in the media industries and in the academia. Can there be any question or doubt as to what school has the best and brightest students? You have proven over and over again to you that you, our UNC Hussman students, are simply the best. When I came to UNC Hussman as dean 2 years ago, I was aware of the school's quality, the national prominence, and reputation for excellence. What I learned quickly as I first began, and as I have continued working with our faculty and staff and meeting our students and alumni, is that we all share a very strong common bond of passion for this place, a real passion for the University of North Carolina, a real passion for UNC Hussman, a passion for being the best, for service to our communities, and for supporting each other. This is a special place, and you are a special class. The passion and commitment of our alumni is an important part of what makes us who we are as a school. And there is no more apt embodiment of passion and commitment than our commencement speaker today, Aaron Madsen. Now, it's my honor and pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker, our UNC Hussman alumna, Aaron Madsen. It wasn't too long ago that Aaron sat where you graduates sit today, actually not too long ago, last year. While it's a It's still kind of a bit out of the ordinary for us to have a commencement speaker to be such a recent graduate. We are not an ordinary school, and Erin is not an ordinary young alumna. Erin is the head coach and face of a true Tar Heel dynasty, Carolina's field hockey program. As a student athlete, Erin collected an incredible range of individual, athletic, and academic honors along the way. She earned all ACC academic honors and was selected to the National Field Hockey Coaches Association academic squad, earning both of those distinctions multiple times. As a player, she won 4 national championships and 5 ACC championships. Yeah. She is a 3-time recipient of the prestigious Honda Sport Award for field hockey, only the second person ever to win that award 3 times. She was a 5-time ACC Offensive Player of the Year and the only student athlete in any sport to earn ACC Player of the Year recognition 5 times. She started for 3 of the 5 undefeated teams in program history. Erin finished her playing career as the all-time scoring leader in both ACC history and ACWA tournament play. She has been named by the ACC Network as one of the top 10 female athletes in conference history. She is known as the Michael Jordan of field hockey. Or maybe Michael Jordan should be known as the Erin Metzen of basketball. And if that wasn't enough for a collegiate career, Erin is also an entrepreneur, having founded, as a UNC Hussman student, her one brand that puts on summer clinics for youth and markets gear bearing her personal brand. And one more thing, in her first year as head coach this past season, guess what? Erin led the Tar Heels to another national championship. She is one of the youngest head coaches all time in any sport to have won a national championship. Just incredible. While Erin is certainly exceptional, she is also an example of the qualities that are shared by so many of our UNC Hussman graduates today: talent, dedication, hard work, resilience, excellence. She's an inspiring example that proves each of you can also reach great heights of achievement and excellence. I'm setting the bar really high. By leaning into those qualities that your families, your professors, and our staff have worked to instill and foster in each of you. Each of you is prepared to become a leader in the career and life that you pursue. In that spirit, we present to you Erin Metzen as your 2024 UNC Hussman Commencement Speaker.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for the intro, Dean Rice. Yes, my name is Erin Metzen. Yes, I am the head field hockey coach here at UNC, but I am most importantly a proud alum, and I am so jealous that you guys get to go through this today and have this feeling of being the newest additions to the Carolina Alumni Network. I'd like to start today just like we start our post-game tailgates after a good UNC field hockey style win. And I like the energy in this room already, but I'd like to hear a little bit more when I say, how about them Tar Heels? All right, impressive. I'll give it to you. You guys came to play. That's good. Thank you so much for having me here. I am honored to stand here and speak to you. As you know, the Hussman School is near and dear to my heart, and I do everything in my power to give back to this university, and I know you guys will carry that on as well. When Dean Rice called me back in November and asked me to be your speaker, I was simultaneously excited and proud and ecstatic and honored and absolutely and utterly terrified. Oh gosh, this is gonna be so cool. They trust me with this. They believe in me. I've never done anything like this before. And oh gosh, why do they trust me with this? This is terrifying. What am I gonna say to wow them? I have never done anything like this before. And to me, that 1 minute on the phone and reflecting afterwards was exactly what this last year and a half was like for me. So, today, we're going to talk a little bit about the most significant lessons that I've learned from the fastest, most chaotic, yet breathtakingly magical year of my life so far. Because guess what? Yours is coming up next. I'm going to share these lessons with you as if we're playing a field hockey match together, 4 quarters long with a halftime, 5 lessons in total. I know some of you are sitting there excited. I know some of you are texting your parents what rows you're at. Good, that's okay. And others are sitting there thinking, oh, silly Erin, I don't need lessons. I've got my plan all mapped out. I know where I'm going, who I'm doing it with, what I'm doing. Yeah, guys, I thought I did too. And others are sitting there having no idea what you're doing tonight, let alone tomorrow, let alone a year from now. And that's okay. But this is going to be a lot of fun then. Whether you are ready for it or not, you are going to be launched into a new environment with new people, new expectations. I hate to break it to you, new rules. Whether it's the workforce, more schooling, just being more independent, it's going to be new. It's going to be fast. It's going to be chaotic, but you can make it breathtakingly magical. And I'm here to help you with that today. So now that we're warmed up, everyone's ready to go, showtime. Quarter 1, lesson 1, whatever works for you. Embrace pressure and high standards. You are in control. Playing for the #1 field hockey program in the country comes with a lot of pressure. Taking over the #1 field hockey program in the country comes with a lot of pressure. And attending one of the top universities in the country and graduating from one of the top schools within that university means you've experienced and handled the pressure. Rewinding back to our first game last August. If you were there, you'll have the scene set. If not, I'll set it for you. Imagine Karen Shelton Stadium filled to the brim with a standing room only crowd, breaking attendance records already on game 1 of the season, first game of the season, playing against another top-ranked opponent. Our heels walk out of the locker room to a sea of Carolina blue. The music is blasting. There's no going back now. They're starting to sweat. Is it because of the humidity, though, or is it because everyone's shaking and nervous? I can tell as their coach, the jitters are there. We go through warm-up, and by no means was it a bad one, but I can tell the pressure and the high standards are the elephants in the room. We huddle together just like we do before any game, and instead of ignoring those elephants, I ask them to embrace them. We take a deep breath together. And I ask them to turn around and look at the stands, and not to envision them as scary, but instead to recognize how many people came to watch them play. How many crazy Carolina fans sat in their seats to cheer them on for 60 minutes to see them win. We reassure each other that we were made to do hard things, that we came to Carolina to do something great, to be something great. And this pressure that everyone thinks is so daunting and scary is actually a privilege. You can see their faces change, their body language change, they stand up a little bit taller, and they take that field with those pressures and high expectations turning into hunger and belief. It is a powerful feeling, being able to lean into pressure, but one I promise you is within your control. When it's your turn to take your field, enter an intimidating room, lead a meeting, ask for something you feel you deserve, you walk in there tall and proud. You embrace the nerves. It means you want it. You made it to that moment for a reason. Rely on what Carolina taught you and never settle for anything less than high standards because it is the sole thing you deserve. First quarters are for first impressions. Set the tone, control the narrative. It's your narrative. And embrace that pressure because it is a privilege to do so. All right, quarter one's done. You got 2 minutes. Get your water, get back out there. Jitters are gone. You're a little bit more settled, but we gotta adjust some things, guys. Quarter two brings a new challenge and a new lesson. Be adaptable and welcome evolution. Our season, just like college and growing up and making new friends and job searching and life itself, is supposed to be a journey. If we're not flexible, adaptable, curious, it's very unlikely we're going to evolve and solve problems and grow and get to where we want to go. And we're probably going to get our butts kicked every single game, which is not fun. We've proven we can learn from the wins. We would not have 3 undefeated seasons out of the last 5 national championships without that. But this season, 1 loss, more so the way the team learned and adapted and evolved and grew, still stands out to all of us. In our regular season, we were playing against UVA on their home turf. We played 3 quarters of solid hockey, but we gave them 1 quarter of too many opportunities. Not 1 opportunity, not 2 opportunities, but 3. And all of a sudden, we were in a 3-2 hole that we couldn't dig ourselves out of. We, as a whole, starting with me, did not adapt as well as we should have. We then went into the film room that following Tuesday and we dove into what went wrong, when did it go wrong, and most importantly, why did we not fix it? The team did not shy away from the hard conversations. They were bought into our journey and knew that staying where we were was not where we wanted to go. The response from the team at that moment was one of the proudest moments of the season for me as a coach. We were faced to play UVA again in the semifinals of the ACC Championship. The team adapted and evolved leading up to the game and during it, and we ended up with the same 3-2 score, but this time with us on top heading to the conference championship. I can confidently say that all of you right now remember our national championship better than the regular season loss to UVA because we chose to adapt and evolve. You have been a student your whole life, and not just in the classroom. We are students at heart, guys. Because of that, your journey has been far from boring. Once you get into the game a little bit, you cannot get too comfortable. Life has a way of keeping you on your toes, but you have a say in the matter too. Keep asking questions, keep being curious, continue adapting and becoming even more well-rounded, and keep welcoming the evolution that life brings you. It is a way more exciting game that way. All right, you've learned to love the pressure. You've actually enjoyed tweaking some things here or there. Now it's time to reflect and also grab some water. Halftime. Halftime is a time to gather yourself, but more significantly, get on the same page and hydrate. When things are going well, great. How do we ride this wave? When things need to improve, great. What do you need from me? You made it all this way, but only with the help of your teammates, the people beside you. Halftime's lesson for you is to remain grateful and make sure your people know you will fight for them. Before I was hired, I asked Mac Brown, our head football coach here, to sit down and let me pick his brain a little bit about his journey as a coach. And this was before he knew what I was up to. We sat there for over 2.5 hours, and I definitely could have stolen more of his time. I wrote down tons of notes. I still go back to this day and read them. But one of the biggest pieces of advice I took away was when he looked at me and said, and I'm not going to try to intimidate his southern accent, he said, "Erin, they have to know you'll fight for them." It's a very simple statement, but it stuck with me. And this past season, shocker, proved he was right. Our heels know that I will do anything for them, and that I only want what's best for them. I back that with my actions every day, as that's more powerful than my words, and because they know I would run through a legitimate, try to, brick wall for them, I know they do it for me and the program. Later tonight, you'll be able to celebrate and be proud of so much that you accomplished, but you'll also have the responsibility of now being the newest additions of Carolina alumni. And I do not think I have to explain to you how meaningful that statement is. The support you receive while you are here at Carolina is a huge reason for what sets our university apart. And it would not be possible without the passionate and dedicated Tar Heels who came before you and battled for you. Soon, it's going to be your job to make sure that the future of our university knows that you will fight for them. Be grateful for the opportunities you experienced because of the Tar Heels that came before you. Be grateful for your teammates sitting here together and heading on this next adventure together. And throughout this next adventure, please do not forget to make sure that the future Tar Heels who need you know that you will fight for them. You are leaving Carolina a better place than when you arrived as a freshman, and it is part of your job and your legacy to carry on that same mindset as our newest group of alumni. Clock's counting down, 10 minutes is up, third quarter's tricky because you don't want to dip after halftime, and it's hard to avoid. Easier said than done. So how do you fight that? Lesson 4, stay true to yourself and be confident in your abilities. If you've followed me for a while, you know how big I am on the fundamentals. And I know all of our hockey players in the audience just rolled their eyes at me, hearing that word come out of my mouth, because they know how much I care about them and harp on them. During my time in high school and when I was younger, I lived on a cement wall in my basement that I could pass off of and just do simple skills within a 5x5 space. I felt that in order to do the flashy parts of the game that everyone sees on Instagram and SportsCenter, I had to master the basics. And if you listen to all of the great athletes, MJ, Mia Hamm, Kobe, Caitlin Clark, they have the same mindset. They never wavered from the simple parts of the games in a society that only cares about the highlight reels. Growing up, I used to get made comments about, Erin's just gonna go do her pulls. Oh, Erin, those pulls aren't everything. Do something more exciting. I stuck to them. I knew that's what I needed. I knew what worked for me to get to that point, and I wasn't gonna let any doubters or jealous players' opinions get in the way of my success and what I enjoyed. I stayed true to myself, kept doing what was right for me and my abilities, and I still preach that as a coach today. Has anyone here been to Karen Shelton Stadium? Not for a game even, spike ball, laying out in the sun. Yeah, cameras are on, guys, I see you. I'm just kidding. Well, no, I'm not kidding, but I don't look at them. If not, that's fine. Come to a game this August. But if you can envision our stadium, pretend you're in the stands. I'm the press box. Home bench is to my left, your right. And if you go to that corner of the field, kind of where that Tar Heel foot is on the corner of the court, there's a little cement wall down there. And that cement wall, when I was a player here, we used to have an inside joke that it was my best friend on the team because I was down there so often, working on my fundamentals, passing off of it, and doing skills in a little 5x5 radius. After my freshman year at Carolina, I spent almost every single day there. And obviously, I'm no longer over by the corner wall as much as I used to be, but when I do go over, I notice the paint chipping more and more every day. And I actually asked our facilities guys not to paint it because that chipped paint makes me happy. It means our Heels know what has worked and allowed us to win national championship after national championship and produce players of the years and remain the #1 seed year after year, and they stay true to it. They don't let what others are doing get in the way of that. They don't let what others are doing distract them from that. Each of you have your own corner wall. You have what you rely on. You have your safe spaces. You have the qualities that make you, you. You are here right now, exactly where you are meant to be, because of all of that. There will be days others doubt you. There will be days you personally doubt yourself. But always try to remember, you do not have to change or be anyone else or be something you're not. Confidence is one of the most beautiful things you can choose to put on every single day. And paired with that Carolina blue, it's a pretty invincible combination. Stay true to yourself and be confident in the abilities that you have. It has gotten you here, and it will continue taking you places. All right, last quarter is upon us. Looking back at the start, guys, why were you even nervous? You've leaned into the high expectations and the pressure. You've adapted and grown so much already over the last 3 quarters. You've given credit where it's due. You fought together, and you stuck to and were confident in your game plan. But there is one last quarter to play, and there is still work to be done. The last lesson for me that I hope you carry with you is dream as if you are promised everything, but act as if you expect nothing. And I will say that again because I believe it is that important. Dream as if you are promised everything, Heels, but act as if you expect nothing. When I first went to Bubba Cunningham, our AD, and asked just to not be overlooked when the job opened up, he said, well, Erin, I really never expected to be entertaining a 22-year-old at the time, possibly taking over the #1 program in the country. Thanks for the heads up, but don't you have practice or something to get to? Go win a national championship and then we'll talk. Heard? I like that you guys laughed, but your parents didn't. So it got to be that time of year again for us when we were raising another trophy, and soon after, I went and stole some more of Bubba's time. All right, Erin, well, you're going to have to earn it. The interview process, the application itself, changing our mind that a 22-year-old hire isn't completely out of this world. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, oh, don't you worry, Bubba. Trust me, I know how to dream, but I also know how to work. Fast forward to this past fall season, we set goals as a team every year, and every year that I can remember, our programs has been a national championship. This year was obviously very different because of the circumstances. However, the absolute best part of our team being daring enough to still set a national championship as our end goal yet again was because they were ready and had full confidence in themselves that they were going to do whatever it took to make it happen. Fast forward some more. In the national championship game at the end of the year, heading into the 4th quarter, it was time for us to huddle up, just like we did at the start. We looked at each other and we held each other close, and we voiced that we deserved this championship. It was the first time we said that all season. And we said that not because we expected it to be handed to us, but only because we knew in our hearts that we had worked harder than anyone all season long. And we did that all season long because when we knew that we were going to be in that moment, we had that to fall back on. Because of that, an ambitious dream that made some people laugh at the start of it all now is a memory etched in the history books forever. You came to Carolina because you were ambitious, and you wanted to be surrounded by others who were determined to be the best at something. You knew how powerful being a Tar Heel for the rest of your life would be, and you knew how graduating from the Hussman School of Journalism and Media would set you up for more successes, which altogether, guys, means you know how to dream. But the fact that you're sitting here today and will be sitting in Keenan later means you also know how to work. I hope you have your heart set on something that others would deem impossible. Great. Take it from me, dream bigger. And I only tell you that because I have no doubt you are ready to work for it. That combination will allow you to experience the great days, get you through the rough ones, have your moments of, that was worth it, and have you create your own sudden death, overtime, national championship win on your home turf in front of a sold-out crowd memories. Keep your sights set on all that you want to accomplish, but know it is not going to just happen. However, we all believe you can make it happen. Class of 2024, we have full belief in you, and you have an army of Tar Heels behind you. Remember, embrace pressure and high standards. You are built for them. Be adaptable and welcome evolution. You are a student at heart. Remain grateful and make sure your people know you will fight for them. It is how you're going to leave a legacy. Stay true to yourself and be confident in your abilities, because it has gotten you this far and it will propel you forward. And dream as if you are promised everything, but act as if you expect nothing. It will make your dreams undeniable. You already make us so proud, and you have all of the tools to go and make this world yours. We just made it through an entire game together, Heels. But most importantly, the next one is the most important, and yours is just about to begin. Thank you, and go Heels.
That was awesome. Thank you, Aaron. That was incredible. So now I have the honor of recognizing our 2024 outstanding graduates from various disciplines and programs within the school. They are seated right here on the stage. These graduates have earned special distinction. They are selected by the faculty for their excellence. To be chosen as an outstanding graduate in a school so deep in student talent is a very high honor. So, when I call your name, please stand. Our John Robert Bittner's outstanding graduate senior in journalism this year is Sinclair Helene. No, I have to agree with it. Sinclair is a talented student with an incredible journalistic skills and instincts. In fact, she'll be competing for the Hearst National Championships in writing in San Francisco next month. Faculty praise her passion and energy and deep skills in research, investigative reporting, and storytelling. Sinclair has been a leading student producing the school's Couture magazine and reporting for UNC Media Hub. She served as an undergraduate research fellow for the UNC Center for Information, Technology, and Public Life, and interns with Triangle Media Partners. In addition to being our outstanding graduate in journalism, Sinclair also graduates with honors from the UNC Hussman Honors Program. Congratulations, Sinclair. Our Lois and H.C. Cranford Outstanding Graduating Senior in Advertising and Public Relations is Joshua Tu. Unfortunately, Joshua is unable to be here today, but we applaud him and his accomplishments. Our outstanding master's graduate in digital communication is Megan Lean Zender. Megan has shown exceptional talent, initiative, and reliability in her time in our online master's program in digital communication, while balancing the demands of family and children and a full-time job. Her research has the potential to make a real impact in the lives of many people. She performed usability tests of government forms used in Buncombe County, North Carolina, examining the challenges such government agencies can face when creating or updating forms, which often become lengthy, complicated, and difficult to use. According to a White House report cited in the study, only 2% of government forms are in digital format. Many lack features that make them usable for people with disabilities, such as screen reader compatibility. Her research went beyond identifying problems. It offers solutions. Megan developed recommendations to improve the experience of users applying for child care subsidies via form on the Buncombe County website. Congratulations, Megan. Our outstanding master's graduate in media and communication is Clay Williams. Clay is a talented and collegial scholar who has excelled in our residential master's program on the theory and research track. He has distinguished himself as a promising young scholar with accomplishments like delivering 4 refereed research presentations at the top academic conferences in our field. He is a first author on 2 reports issued by the School Center for Innovation and Sustainability in Local Media. Clay's thesis examines the effects of portrayal of body types and representations of sexuality in popular music videos by queer artists on gay and bisexual male viewers' self-esteem, body image, and attitudes towards public expression of sexuality. Clay has also demonstrated an important skill for scholars, the ability to secure funding. He won a competitive $5,000 UNC Hussman DEI research grant and a $1,200 AJMC Mass Communication and Society Division Diversity and Inclusion Career Development Fellowship, in addition to being awarded a Prudent Fellowship. Clay is also a great citizen and colleague, and he has been an important advisor to me personally as a member of the Dean's Student Advisory Council. Congratulations, Clay. Our outstanding PhD graduating media and communication is Hee-Soo Jang. Hee-Soo is a publicly engaged scholar and an outstanding mentor to our other graduate program students. She's both a Royster Fellow and a Richard Cole Doctoral Fellow here at UNC Hussman. She has helped train junior scholars on communicating their research to policymakers and exploring opportunities in the technology policy space. She was also invited by OpenAI to participate in a roundtable on large language models and the upcoming US elections. Hee-Soo's dissertation uses an integrated model of framing that examines how policymakers, tech professionals, and the news media talk about the ethical considerations of AI use. Given current misunderstandings and misperceptions about AI, her examination of the meaning-making process is valuable both theoretically and practically. It deepens the way we understand power, both politically and culturally. Congratulations, Hee-Soo. And now, I would like to invite our Associate Dean for Undergraduate Studies and Curriculum, Professor Julie Dixon-Green, to call the names of the graduates from our undergraduate program. Jules.
Let's do this, right? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Aaron Rogers. Maximilian Petit. Leah Salvatera. Henley Yonts. Callie Westra. Addison Lanter. Sarah Gross. Mason Wood. Bob Yang. Carson Elm Picard. Allison Raven. Olivia Riley. Ira Wilder. Ryan Mills. Samuel Long. Ethan Horton. Hannah Collette. Emma Geis. Susan Webb. Sonia Ruwal. Alex Phillips. William Dees. Jasmine Baker. Jasmine is also a Hussman ambassador. Madeline Twyford. Grace Palmer. Grace Haley. Annabelle Dwyer. Emily Hopeful. Caroline Garrett. Hussman Ambassador Anna Wesley Dubach. Emma Lyon. Camille Gordon. Christina Magelsdorf. Lillian Luckling. Janie Palmer. Sophia Barsuto Carubias. We practiced that. Savannah Gunther. Casey Menks. Melissa Mayo. Allison Pierce. Emily Gilliam. Maya Pulse. Madeline Jones. Kayla Schnick. Allie Henson. Luke Lindahl. Nicole Zach. Margaret Seats. Lily Babahani. Alexandria DeRossi. Valerie Jackson. Lena Miano. Natalie McCormick. Sophia Hogshead. Victoria Glasscock. Elizabeth Strain. Macy Brown. Anna Houston Huffman. Molly Williamson. Zoe Jorlin. Anna Donahue. Lillian Warner. Haley Staten. Sophia Ferris. Elizabeth Hartzog. Ann Daynart. Mason Murr. Caroline Kaynor. Charlotte Easley. Lindsay Poole. Jane Duran. Catherine Chubb. Eleanor Williams. Gray Perry. Margaret O'Kelly. Elizabeth Porterfield. Molly Clinch. Caroline Lemerson. Marley Combs. Kai Turbike. Tanner Alter. Russell Harrington. Sarah MacWood. Eloise Cowan. Riley Basic. Addie Lewis. Morgan Bell. Ellison Beaver. Justin Lafayette. James Jones. Javari Ritzi. Javari Ritzi. Cameron Traylor. Yes. Jalen Harrell. Christmas. Noelle Marie Harris. Oh, that's okay. Ariana Darden. Caden Hunt. Riley Casey. Anna Jones. Jack Bador. Lauren Bador. Reagan Allen. Gabriella Allen. Carrie Brown. Hannah Noel. Raymond Pang. Isabel Maranagi Ahi. Anika Padilla. Hannah Gogol. Emma Chashan. Grace Kale. Lexi Lavenor. Caroline Tolson. Robin Gao. Michael Schorb. Let me get this right. Tama Lahawa. Tyler Lane. Ann Licharu. Maria McGee. Nina Scott Barkushan. Adrian Donatelli. Hussman Ambassador Cal Beeman. Hussman Ambassador Charlotte Goto. Grace Bryan. Waverly McIver. Josie Lewis. William Polson. Lillian Craven. Taylor Mosley. Michaela Bullock. Brendan Tripp. Naya Rizidi. Thomas Hicks. Caitlin Gomez. Giselle Weber. Sarah Trollinger. Annabelle Gigley. Lucas Tomei. Karina Collins. Sierra Pfeiffer. Lorelei Sykes. Hannah Kaufman. Malik Dreddy. Abigail Kilsell. Annalisa Zola. Caitlin Holtz. Allison Gope. Anna Tucker. Brianna Hillman. Mayor Famit. Shahed Masafa. Naleli Germamelo Palata. Sophia Mondor. Anna Cockerman. Soyiyo Liu. Ashley Quinson Mariquin. Sydney Hardney. Jay Benzet. Yeah, you got it right. Kyle Ennis. Landon Elliott. Riley Kennedy. Cade Carlson. Tanner Twitty. Harry Becker. Adrian Myers. Timothy Kosenberger. Gabriella Spina. Andrew Lewis. Ryan Cole-Lush. Micaiah McLaughlin. Henry Shiver. Mackenzie Joyner. Kelly Baker. Isabel Majimsi. Juliana Aiken. Tiona Harrington. Philippe Demiswa. Marsalis Anderson. Noah Bryant Hooper. Colby Teixeira. Marisol Nugent. Jamie Shearer. Alyssa Utsby. Hussman Ambassador Aaron Schlachtschlicker. Sophia Fanning. Abigail Keller. Caleb Sigmund. Anna Jang. Mila Aetherberg. Athertag. Caitlin Crespo. Philippe Lee. Michaela Travis. Michaela Travis. Danelis Olivier Herrera. Olivia. Cassidy Leffler. Abigail Pittman. Caroline Bitzenbinder. Sarah Thompson. Jennifer Tran. Isaiah Dickerson. Emmy Trevette. Charlotte Geyer. Sarah Schultz. Ashlyn Ryan. Cooper Metz. Rebecca Contos. Ella Cox. Mia Guthrie. Amber Lee. Brian Rosie. Jen Lee Gutson. Ashley White. Nicole Hicks. Grayson Franco. Quinn Watson. Addison Hitchman. Olivia Elliott. Sarah Jackson. Gabrielle Nolasco. Mary Burns. Patricia Benitez Ariga. Miriam Ali. Brennan Hilliard. Samantha Malloy. Ashley Parsons. Allison Roland. Lauren McLean. Olivia De La Cruz. Zachang Wang. Uli. Tiana Wang. Sia Yang. William Jones. Rena Ramage, Haley Clodfelter, Dobbin Kim, Sarah Sneed, Tara Sneed, Alexia Ariano, Angela Wren, Emma Lindquist, Taylor Mafia, Lily Richardson, Casey Medlin, Story Oliver, Lillian Smith, Fernando Valquez Huggins, Monique Gandy, Erica Yin Sean Bui, Hussman Ambassador Eliza Hart, Hussman Ambassador Lacey McKee, Adam Rogerson Bauer, Alan Hunt, Kelly Kendall, Hussman Ambassador Stephen Schlenk, Hussman Ambassador Lauren Lovett, Hussman Ambassador Sarah Choi, Walter Rinke, Christian Snyder, Christian Phillips, Madison Shubanin, Zachary Hirsch, Ella Sear, Julie Hoffman, Emma Hall, Caroline Daly, thank you, Caroline Yaffa, Joshua Dolgoff, Bella Gascos, Daniel Masterson, do the thing, Aman Patel, Cameron Thomas, hey, Brendan Lunga, Benjamin McCormick, get me right, Noah Monroe, Siobhan Shade, Elizabeth Rochford, Annie LeBaron, Rebecca Kirkman, Isabella Riley, thank you, Jessica Walker, Hannah Rossenberger, Emma Cook, Sarah McClure, Elizabeth Scotty, Adrian Tillman, Leslie Gonzalez, Ryan Cristiano, Frederick Stanley, Walker Britton, Caroline Fogelman, Kelly Dene, Mia Webster, Julia Pratt Fernandez, Teresa Hamburger, Bella Canturin, Auburn Robertson, McLaren Hopper, Chloe Teachley, Caroline Landry, Emma Green, Hussman Ambassador Cortland Botosic, Katie Fuller, Hussman Ambassador, Catherine Van Schenk, Rong Wang, I think this concludes all of the undergraduate awards. It is my pleasure to welcome to the stage Senior Dean Heidi Hinnick Kaminsky.
Hello. It's my honor and privilege on behalf of Dr. Lucinda Austin, Associate Dean for Grad Studies, to announce the recipients of our graduate degrees today. First up, we have recipients of the Master of Arts in Digital Communication. Meredith Wilson. Nirvana Mubtadi. Kenna Pell. Megan Balfrey Rushing. Catherine Brown. Addison Rose Hutchins. Erin Noel Fabian. Ashley Fallon Rossi. Ellen Gwynn Burnett. Virginia Lee Annabelle. Karen Michelle Hoke. Justin Thomas Hammond. Melissa Grace Upton Julio. Kristen Chavez. Allison Chrissy. Jonathan Tucker Horn. And now we have the recipients of the Master of Arts in Media and Communication. Emily Solomon. Christopher Link. Blake Boniface. Ellie Mackenzie Kimbrough. Melina Courtney Johnson. You want Coco? Kukin Coco Lee. Ji Jun Wu. Oluwajoba Davies Ogun. Jordan Alexandria Davis. Lindsay Elizabeth Williams. Taylor Holbrooks. DeAndre Donnell Sawyer. Mallory Brady Cash. Denver Dan. Desiree Churchill. Amina Akram. Catherine Snow Smith. Madison Nicole Van Horn. Ella Freeman. Emily Peak. Maddie Kirkman. Abigail Clavijo. Jessica Fatima Simmons. Lily Anna Christina Cross. Cameron Michelle Haley. Sydney Ross. It is now my honor to announce the recipients of the PhD in Media and Communication. First, we have Hisu Jang, who is going to be hooded by her advisor, Dr. Shannon McGregor. Hisu's dissertation title is An Integrative Framing Study of the Public Discourse Around AI Ethics. Congratulations, Dr. Jang. And next we have Sophia Noor Kaiser, who is being hooded by her advisor, Dr. Barbara Friedman. Sophia's dissertation is entitled The New Evangelists, White Christian Women Influencers as Book Authors in the Digital Age. Congratulations, Dr. Kaiser. Little wardrobe malfunction. Evan Sparks Ringel is being hooded by his advisor, Dr. Amanda Reed. Evan's dissertation title is Academic Freedom, an Examination of Law and Practice. Congratulations, Dr. Ringel. That concludes our recipients of graduate degrees this year.
Thank you, Heidi. Thank you, Julie and Aaron. Thank you again for your inspiring words earlier. Congratulations again to our graduating class of 2024. Now, graduates, let's take a moment to recognize some other very important people here today. These are the people who have been with you and behind you along the way on your journey to this great achievement. And they are here with you and behind you once again today. So please stand up, turn around, look up to the stands. Let's give a huge round of applause to the friends and families who have supported you and who are feeling so much pride in you and your accomplishments. Families and friends, you have raised and supported the students really well. Graduates, the faculty marshals will soon direct you out of the arena through the tunnel, and you'll meet your families and friends outside. When you recess out of the arena today, you're not leaving UNC Hussman or Carolina. Rather, you are joining our legendary network of alumni who remain connected to the school by mentoring our students, by hiring our students, and by supporting the school as advisors, advocates, and donors. You join nearly 20,000 other living UNC Hussman alumni who came before you, and you are preceding the generations of students who will follow you. Our alumni community has embraced you as students, and they will now embrace you as fellow alumni. We hope that each one of you will continue the long UNC Hussman tradition of giving back to support future students. Please remain connected to the school. Follow us on social media, yes. Read our monthly newsletters. Join us for events in the region where you'll be living and working. Please come back to see us on campus whenever you can. You'll always be welcome here. Please join us after the ceremony as newly minted alumni for a reception at Carroll Hall. Thank you, and this concludes the 2024 UNC Hussman Commencement Ceremony. Thank you.